lot of seeds. Basically, I was just trying to organize them. This year, we are just kind of gonna keep it tame and chill. I'm gonna do a lot of experiment type videos, but in our garden here, in the country, we're going to do what we know will grow. We like to experiment with a lot of things, and we don't have the greatest of soil to begin with in our garden, so we're gonna stick to just basic things that we know will grow. Even if we can't like make it out here to water, or we miss the watering or whatever, they'll be fine. So we're not gonna do too much experimenting this year, but I'll let you guys know what we will be planting, and yeah, we'll go from there. So I have here the box of things that we are going to be planting this year. The one thing that we probably won't be doing from seed is purple sweet bell peppers. We made a new planter in the front of our house, which is completely south-facing. It gets a lot of sun and heat there, and we put new soil in there, so it's like beautiful soil, and our peppers did amazing. So we're gonna do our peppers there, but we do have a handful of other things that we're going to be doing here in the country and then at our place in the city. But I'm just going to talk about everything that we're going to be doing at once. In no particular order, I'm just going to start grabbing them. So we have tried these in the past, but they haven't worked. They are a peanut. So we are zone 2-3 here in the country, and then in the city we are about zone 3, and these are for zone, I think, 3. It doesn't say, but I'm pretty sure that these, I'm fairly certain that these grow here, obviously, otherwise we wouldn't have them here. So when it comes to beans, we are basically just going to be doing like a scarlet runner bean, but we aren't going to use these ones. We are going to use the ones that we used last year. We kind of just like harvested them. So I have a big mason jar of them. And then other than that, that is the only beans that we're going to be doing. Cucumbers, we're just going to do a regular pickling cucumber. They did really good in the city last year, so if they do well in both places, I'm going to attempt to do some pickles, but providing they do well and I have enough. We have some fun ones that we got from Mexico. I'm actually going to be doing a whole different video on these to see how they actually grow in our climate, but what we have is we have a redonda pepper. I think that's a pepper. No, that's a squash. We have a poblano pepper. These are all pretty spicy. There's a serrano pepper and a chili pepper. And then staying on the topic of Mexico, like I said, the redonda, which is like a little squash. And then we have the jimaca or the hemaca, whatever you want to call it. Kind of like, it's, I think, a mix between like a potato and like, I don't know. So we're gonna try those out, and then next let's move on to the pumpkins. We do the pumpkins and the squashes mostly out in the country. So we have a handful of pumpkins. We're gonna do the white Casper pumpkins. We did this last year and I'm pretty sure we got one. It was so much fun. And then we're just gonna do a regular, it's first prize pumpkin. I do believe this is just like a normal pumpkin. Pumpkins don't grow that well for us, but they grow. And then we have a jack-o'-lantern pumpkin as well. And then the last one is some Gremlin Gourds, which, as you can see in the picture, they kind of grow like all warty and there's different colors and just kind of fun for Halloween and for Heidi, our little girl. So then the next one, we're going to do carrots. We have these kaleidoscope blend. So there's purple, yellow, orange, white, some fun color carrots. I don't think carrots do too well for us, but we try them regardless every year. And then when it comes to fruit, we have some sugar baby watermelons. And then we have this new one that we haven't tried before. It's called the New Queen Hybrid Watermelon. So that's what it looks like, and it's yellow inside, which is super fun. It says the flavor will impress you. So maybe there's a slightly different taste to it, who knows. And then we have our beets, just regular beets. Beets do really well for us. And then I have, again, another one we've never done. It's an Easter egg mix of radish. So again, super fun and colorful, purple, pink, and white radishes. And then we have the squash. We always do squash, spaghetti squash, butternut squash. I don't really know if I have to show you. So we have these butternut ones. And then we have these zucchinis. We're for sure doing zucchinis, yellow and green zucchinis. And then we have this funky one. And then we have, yeah, just your regular zucchini, butternut squash. We have some of this like early acorn hybrid, kind of like a round one. This is just another different shape. Spaghetti squash. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing with these. We usually do a lot of squashes out here. All different types, and we always do very, very well with the harvest. Next up, it's just the last like edible. We have all these fun little tomatoes. Here we're doing cherry tomatoes. So these are like Snow White cherry tomatoes. And then we also are going to do these black cherry tomatoes. And then when it comes to normal tomatoes, we have just this, I don't know how to pronounce that, but it's kind of like a Roma tomato. Then we have a Caspian pink tomato, supposed to grow pink. We've done these ones in the past. It's a green sausage tomato. They're so much fun. I love the shape of them. And then we have a Black Prince, which David has told me is the same size as a normal tomato. And then we have the green zebra tomato, which is also a fun, funky, and fresh. So yeah, that's our tomatoes. And last year we did a lot of cherry tomatoes and I was a little bit disappointed, but I messed up on the planting on those. And then moving on to things that are not edible, 100% not edible, we do ricin. This is purple ricin, I think. It says mixed varieties. Very poisonous plant, but they're beautiful. They can grow as tall as your house. We do them every year, so they just look really cool and they grow like really fast. So they're great. And this here is like just a whole thing of flowers. When it comes to container planting, I'm gonna do a lot of lettuce and maybe some Swiss chard in containers in Winnipeg. And then when it comes to flowers, I'm gonna try a lot of different potted flowers around the yard. I might do some fun things for Heidi because I have a lot of just random wildflowers. And then I think I'm also gonna try some tomatoes in a container as well because, I don't know, it's a tomato. I'll show you all of what I have for flowers, but I don't know exactly which ones I'm going to be doing. These come from a local greenhouse. Whenever you buy like a certain amount, they give you like a free like wildflower. These are like purple poppies, and these are just like a Mardi Gras zinnia mix. So I might just, like I said, it's just going to be super random. But these are really cool. These larkspur, I think these are really pretty. So I think I'll for sure do those. We have some of these penny black, I can't pronounce that. We have some more poppies. And then here we have just like, these are sweet peas. And then we have just like mixed flowers. So they're like little packages of just like mixed whatever. Honestly, a lot of these seeds have come from like stock that we just like have had over the years. Plus, I had a family member who gave me a bunch of, oh my God, there's a giant spider on my roof. Like, it's huge. Oh my God, okay. So yeah, a lot from a family member who passed on, and I took all of his old seeds, so I don't know how old they are and if they're gonna work. I'm paranoid now. A bunch of sunflowers. We do some rows of sunflowers, and we have just some fun ones. There's some like red and orange ones. And then I have some other really fun, this is like a globe thistle. I'm literally terrified right now. And this is, what is this? Zinnia. very pretty. So I'm gonna try a bunch of these things. All right, guys, thank you for joining me in this video. This is what we're gonna be planting for the 2022 season. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can be updated on how our garden is going throughout the summer and what we end up harvesting at the end of the year. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. XOXO MM. Bye.